Good evening, Dr. Fairbanks. This is Sylvie from your speech class. I'm giving you a speech on organ donation. My audience today is my sister and her husband.
Hey.
I'm an organ donor. I might be afraid of dying, but I'm not afraid of knowing that I will live on by giving away my organs. I have an uncle right now on the waiting list waiting for a kidney. And every day we worry about him and his survival. Right now in the US, about 113,000 people are waiting on the waiting list as of January 2019. In 2018, about 36,528 transplants were done, and 20 people die each day waiting for a transplant. 95% of adults in the US agrees with organ donation, but only 58% go ahead and sign up. Did you know that in the US, you can opt in to become an organ donor, while in Europe, you opt out. When you opt in, you let people know that you want your organ to be donated. And you have to make sure that you let your family know, so they can follow through with your wishes. But in countries like Belgium and Spain, as soon as you die, you become an organ donor unless you let them know that you don't want that to happen. Every 10 minutes, someone registers to become an organ donor. But unfortunately, on every 1,000 deaths, only three people die in a way that their organ can be transplanted. And that's why there's a shortage of organ. We need you to follow up. We need you to become organ donors. And it's very simple. You go online or you go to the DMV. As long as you're 18, you can tell them that you want to become an organ donor. Think about it. One person can save 8 lives. Right now, on the waiting list, we have 48% of people being Caucasian, 28% of people being African American, and 20% Hispanic. My uncle is part of the African American, the 28%. And every day I worry about him. The organs that are needed are kidneys at 83%, liver at 11%, heart at 3.3%, lungs at 1.2%, and you also have pancreas, intestine, and other organs. You can donate your organ 2 ways, either when you're leaving or when you're deceased. I know that people can give a lobe of their liver and still be okay after. About 6,831 people gave their organ while they were leaving, and 10,722 people after their death. And those donors were Caucasian at 65%, African American at 16.1%, Hispanic at 14.1%, and Asian at 2.3%. Organs like kidneys are abused by blood pressure medicine, and that's why African American are on top of the list for those organs, because there's a high rate of them having high blood pressure. Davidson, 2003, in her article, talk about the AGA Act, where you become an organ donor and you have that card in your wallet that you carry around with you. You have to be 18 and you need 2 people to witness it with you. But unfortunately, even with that, physicians, they become very skeptical and then they don't go with it. So with that, a lot of organs are just being lost. Again, it's very easy to become an organ donor. Sign up online, go to the DMV, save someone, change a life, give a husband to his wife, a mother to a child, and a child back to their parents. One person can save 8 lives. That's major. Do your job, become a better citizen of the world. Thank you.